Good morning. Mando, I got a story to tell you. I'm sure some of you already seen, maybe have already looked at our channel and noticed a couple things have changed. So there's a story behind that, and I'm going to tell it to you. Hey everyone, just wanted to send out a post or a post video here on kind of some of the happenings that maybe took place over the last day or two on how not to grow your YouTube channel. I'm going to give you all the explanations you need to know on not achieving that success. And so I'm going to rewind the tape here a little bit. And
are you stupid or something? Honestly, as stupid as stupid does.
Yeah, stupid is as stupid does. And I definitely did that a couple of nights ago. I've been watching some YouTube videos of some, higher subscriber count channels and stuff, just trying to figure out like, what is maybe something that can help support our channel or support us. And one of the things they've mentioned is, making sure that when you build out your handle, that it actually it pertains to your niche. And so I was trying to figure out like, well, does our title or our logo and all that kind of stuff actually match up? And, we always related it back to the Wild Hogs movie, which obviously correlates. But like if you were just to look up Wild Hogs of Glenpool, which nobody really looks that up all the way through, it doesn't necessarily bring up on YouTube about motorcycle videos. And so with that, I started thinking through and collaborating with my wife and also networking. I also I reached out to Bogey Biker, which I will leave his link in the description below. If you haven't, which I'm sure you have, if you're any subscriber on our channel, you probably have seen his channel. He does an amazing job, and I really would highly recommend checking his channel out. But yeah, I reached out to him because he also does marketing, and he's been doing it for years. And so I thought, what a better person to ask than him. And so we use a lot of Oki branded materials. We wear shirts and hats and stuff from Oki brand. If you don't know what that is, here in Oklahoma, there's a brand that's called the Oki brand, and we're really good friends with the owners of that brand. And I thought, hey, that really relates. We could call it Oki Riders, just to be able to relate to motorcycling in Oklahoma. And so, yes, I went to YouTube and started playing around with the page and kind of looking at how that would look on the handle, and then also looking through, what that would look like as far as a new logo and stuff. And so, as I was doing that, I, on one of the occasions, I hit save or launch it on the page, not realizing that it was going to actually just completely like change all the dynamics of the page or our YouTube channel and change the name and all that kind of stuff. And so I was like, oh man, okay, maybe that's not exactly the name we wanted to use in the moment. And so, it's about midnight now at this point, and I decide, you know what, I'm going to get back on there. I'm going to try to see if I can change it back or what that may look like. And all the while, Bogey thank you very much, Jack, for sending me a message, and I appreciate you big time, and you've been a huge supporter of us. And so he had responded, and one of the things he put in there was like, hey, like I really like the verbiage of Mild Hogs and maybe just changing it to a Z and not using the of Glenpool. And man, like the light bulb went off, right? Like I'm like, oh, yeah, that totally makes sense. That way we're not just kind of completely deviating from what we had beforehand. And it also makes sense too, because we've always called ourselves the Mild Hogs. And so, so yeah, what do? I go back on the page and I'm looking at it and I'm trying to figure out, well, that handle doesn't actually, you're not allowed to use it. Somebody already has it. So then I'm kind of trying to figure out how I can navigate with trying to figure out a different way to write Mild Hogs. And all the while I've updated and edited the description within our channel, and I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I hit launch again, and bam, here we are now today with a different logo, a different handle, a different, content within descriptions. And the worst part in that is I cannot go change it. YouTube puts a lock on you changing your handle after you have to wait 14 days to be able to facilitate that. And I've tried to do everything. And I've also tried to find recourses and resources through YouTube to be able to chat with somebody online. I cannot seem to find that either, to be able to support me, to say, hey, like this, I don't even know how this mistake actually happened, but it did. And so, yeah, that is why you see everything being complexed and just mixed up within our channel. So I'm definitely trying to find a way to, not destroy our channel, but definitely take a step back on what we're trying to accomplish within the channel just in one night's work. And so that is why this is what not to do with your YouTube channel, especially at midnight. Just saying, not a good idea. Well, the story doesn't end there. If you could believe, and this is definitely a Brent thing, there's no doubt, like if I scripted out a manuscript of like, here's the things that I would not want to do and put my name next to it, this is exactly what I would say not to do, and I still did it. And I don't even know how I did it, but I did. And so check this out. 4 o'clock in the morning, I wake up and I'm like, my brain just will not stop on just the failure that I have created, and changing things in the Instagram channel, Facebook, like everything is just so convoluted now and complex. And at this point, all I can do is really kind of laugh at myself, because it's just such a Brent thing to do. And as Forest Gump always likes to say,
are you crazy or just plain stupid?
Stupid as stupid does.
And here we are. But I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, contemplate, trying to figure out and seeing if maybe YouTube just made a mistake and I can go in and change it again. Nope, that's not happening. I can't do anything with the channel until 14 days from now, and trying to figure out like how we're going to actually label that and what that's going to look like. Most likely it is going to be the Mild Hogs with a Z at the end of the G, but it might have to have OK at the end of it for Oklahoma or Okie or something like that. But we'll figure that out on down the road. But yeah, I was looking at Instagram and saw that, I read through Bogey's comments to me. Again, Bogey, Jack, I appreciate you more than you know. And I just cannot believe this next thing happened. But here I am. I lay my phone down on my chest, and I'm just kind of closing my eyes, just trying to think through like all the things that I have initiated here, and how in the world am I going to be able to fix this so that way it doesn't just come across as like, unbelievable craziness on YouTube and every other channel that we have. And so, so I'm closing my eyes and I'm kind of laying there, and then the next thing I know, I hear this beep, 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 and like this noise, right? And I'm like going, what the heck? What is going on? Like, what is that noise? And I just happened to look down, and the light from my phone is still reflecting on my chest. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is happening right now? Again, it's 4:30 in the morning. I don't even know, but I lift up my phone, and what do I see? I am somehow voice chatting Bogey Biker at 4:30 in the morning. and it's ringing towards his phone and my phone. And in that moment, I was pretty speechless and just like, in some ways embarrassed, because right, like I wouldn't want to do that to anybody, but I mean, I still could not believe what, and I'm like sitting there going, I'm trying to, turn my phone off as quickly as I can, because I'm like, what in the world? But again, it's me, and this is what I do. This is my real life. I somehow, bring chaos, which by the way is my gamer tag, to everything I do. And so obviously I'm chatting, which is going through at 4:30 in the morning, like, oh my gosh, man, I'm so sorry. I cannot believe this just happened. Unbeknownst to me, and because I had done this 2 days beforehand, I had changed my display to never turn off because I was working on something from a project, and I never turned it back to turning off in 3 minutes. So obviously the phone was just laying on my chest, wide open, display laying down flat, and somehow, some way, by the way, I didn't even know Instagram had a voice chat, and so now I know, right? And yeah, so Bogey, again, I apologize. This is what not to do to help grow your YouTube channel. So if you get a chance to check this out, don't make decisions in a rush. Slow down, pace yourself, think about what you're going to do. Also know that when you make one adjustment in the editing page and you launch it or you post it within YouTube, it is going to count as one of those updates on your handle. So like if you're wanting to think about changing your logos, and you can change your logos, but you can't change like the wording of your title and those kind of things without it not just locking you down. And so major lesson learned on my part. I wanted to share this with everyone else because you know what?
Are you stupid or something?
Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
And big time lesson learned. So for all those that have participated and are subscribed to our channel, thank you again. We went over 300. I cannot say thank you enough. We have a new video coming out this Saturday. It is Conquer the Great Divide, and it is an amazing video with a lot of motorcycle riding. And we also do a lot of commentary on this video, so that way, hopefully it can give you a lot of knowledge and understanding of where we're at, what we're doing in Colorado. And so, as all of you on two wheels, stay safe, keep the wheels down, and as you know, push left to go left, push right to go right, and we'll see you on the other side.